What is up guys, it's Carlid here, and today I'm doing the part 2 of the BMW M4 that was made in 2016 that was customized by Ac Schnitzer. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you're notified every time I post. As you can see here, this car has a transmission that will help you go into reverse, drive, sport and neutral. It has a DCT, which stands for dual clutch transmission, and that dual clutch transmission, which means it has a clutch for the automatic version and the manual version, which you will use these paddle shifters for. This is for going down a gear and this is for going up a gear. I think you would be wanting to use the paddle shift if you're going on a racetrack or doing a drag race, which I know you'll be doing if you get this car. As you can see here, it has a screen which you'll be using to control your media. You can use it to see the rear view camera, the reversing camera, and you can use this like knob joystick for navigation in your infotainment screen. And I think you can use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for this screen. Here it has Ac Schnitzer branded pedals, and you can use it to, this one is used to be going on the gas and this one is used for the brake whenever you want to brake. This car has Ac Schnitzer branded handbrake, which you would be using for whenever you park and then you just want to go somewhere, then you put the handbrake down. The glove box is nice and spacious. You can put a 500-litre water bottle in here and it will fit just perfectly. I think you can put 2. You can see here there's some speakers everywhere. There's speakers here, there's speakers there, over here, and when you hear it, it's just bumping. You can feel the vibrations onto your face. You can feel the vibrations of the music. There's some speakers at the bottom. There's 2 speakers at the back and a giant subwoofer speaker in the boot. Over here you can see an M Sport branded logo here, and it can light up whenever you want it to, which you do using the infotainment screen. The chairs are nice, big and comfortable, and I think there's a really nice soft foam in here and a lot of arm support. So like if you're in the passenger seat, then you have all of this arm support. You can even go to sleep in this car. That's how comfortable it is. Now I'm going to move on to the practicality of the inside of this car. So there's a glove box here for some stuff if you want to put anything in there. There's 2 cup holders here and an Ac Schnitzer brand thing on it. And I think you can use this place for your sunglasses whenever it's a hot day. And then you have the visors, which you can open like that, and then a little light will turn on whenever you slide it open. And the air conditioning is great. Right now it's very hot and very sunny, and when I was in the car, when I was having a ride in the car, it was nice and cold and cool through the air conditioning. If you're sitting in the driver's seat, then you can control everything in this car. These are the 2 controls that you will use to lift up your windows. You can use it for this window and that window. These back windows don't go up and down because this is a coupe car and it has 2 doors instead of 4. And if you wanted the 4-door option, then you would buy the M3. But I don't think you're compromising much space because this M4 is so spacious. At the back is very spacious. There's a piano black line here and there's like an armrest that you can use. Just because you're at the back doesn't mean that you won't have any armrest or anything. There's like a little compartment here that you can put your phone in, and whatever phone you have, I'm sure it would be able to fit it. Over here, there's some little flaps, like if you have a car seat, then you can put the lines into the hole and then it will hold your car seat properly. The headspace is fine for me. I'm 5'6", so it's fine for me. And you would think because this is a coupe car that it would have no headspace, but it's very good headspace. As you can see here, there are some BMW M colors, which you would only get if your car was an M car. These are buttons that will help for the modes of the car. This is for traction, when you turn off your traction. So if you want to do any drifting or donuts, then this is the button to press. If you want to make your suspension in a more harder ride, then you can press this button. to make, and then if you want it to be just a little bit more softer, then you press that button as well. But remember, this car can't go too soft because the suspension is much more lower than a normal car. So if it was going too soft, then the wheels would be bumping and destroying the bodywork of the car. As you can see here, this is the gauge cluster, which will have the fuel, how much fuel there's left, the top speed, which can go all the way to 200 miles per hour, then the RPM, which stands for rev per minute, and that goes all the way up to 8,000 revs per minute. And see, like a little projector thing, there will be a 20 there because this is a 20 mile per hour zone, and then you'll show how fast you're going, because it's called a heads-up display, which will show what zone you're in and how fast you're going, just in case you're going higher than the speed that you're meant to do in the zone. Okay guys, that's the end of part 2 of reviewing the BMW M4 that was made in 2016 and customized by AC Schnitzer. If you want your car to look like this, to have beautiful interior like that, to have an amazing sound like this, then check the link in the description below. And also Streets of Art clothing line. If you want to look as fly as me, then check the link in the description below. Okay, so this car I think it was a great car. It was an amazing car. If you guys want it, you can check to see if they can customize your sort of car. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.